right there on top of them.
So many persons have been asking me ways they can migrate to the United Kingdom apart from the student route. And I know so many persons want to migrate to the United Kingdom, but they don't know how to go about this process. Some have heard about the skilled workers route, but they don't know what it entails. Some even know about the health and care route, but doesn't know the process involved. So in this video, I'll be talking about ways you can migrate to the United Kingdom through the skilled workers route, most especially through the health and care sector. Ways you can start from beginning to the end without you seeking the assistance of an agent. So guys, if it's your first time of seeing me, my name remains Victor, and for my returning subscriber, thank you very much. Please, if you are new, endeavor to subscribe to my channel, and always remember to give a thumb up whenever you watch my video. Giving a thumb up will allow YouTube to recommend my content to a wider audience, and so many persons will benefit from it. And this content might just be the solution to some of their curiosity. So guys, let's get started. In this video, I'll be talking about ways you can migrate to the United Kingdom through the health and care sector. The first thing you need to do if you want to migrate to the United Kingdom through the skilled workers migration is for you to look for employment with one of the eligible sponsors in that sector. There are different ways you can look for employment, just like the way you can look for job in any of the job and site, like Indeed, Total Job, read.co.uk, and so many others, right? Look for eligible sponsor, and note, since you are an overseas applicant, you need to specify your search, the type of job you are searching for, to one job with visa sponsorship, job tier 2 job in the UK, care sponsor with certificate of sponsorship. You base your search on job with what visa sponsorship. So I will not go and search for job that are not employers that are not eligible, and at the end of the day, even if you are qualified or they want to employ you, but they don't have the sponsorship license to be able to sponsor. So you need to be narrow down your search to job with visa sponsorship. Once you're able to find employer with a vacant position that want to employ skilled worker from abroad, then you go ahead to make your application. So two things that stand your application out, it's one, you need to have a revamped CV and a good cover letter. If you have a good CV and a good cover letter, that will stand your job application, that will your application out from others. How do you revamp your CV? In every application you are doing, make sure you revamp your CV using the job description advertised. That is very key. So many persons don't pay attention to this. That is why they will tell you they've been making an application, that they are not getting response from the employer. Try as much as possible to revamp your CV using the description the employer listed on the job advert, to revamp your CV so that you have some keywords from that job vacancy on your CV. Get a good cover letter that will also stand you out. If you can get those two items right and use them to make your application, the chances that you'll be contacted for an interview is very high. This is one of the secrets. Don't have a master CV, a master CV in quote, one CV used to apply for all job you're applying for. That is very wrong. With that, you might not be called for any, you might not be shortlisted. And also what you need to note, most employers does not review CV at first instance manually. They deploy different search engines to run through the CV. Okay, even if you are qualified and the keyword from that job advert is not contained on your CV would not be shortlisted. Employer only go through CV that has been run through the system, that the system pick out some keywords. Okay, those are the CV your employer will want to know. And note, your CV, your employer is not seeing you, the prospective employer is not seeing you, or the employer is not seeing you. It's only seeing your CV. That's why you need to make your CV so attractive, okay, with some keywords that will make the employer see reason to shortlist you for an interview. Because the employer will be going through your CV and wants to know who is this person. Because what is saying in front of him, the paper, what that little document is having, that is what he used to rate you at first point. So if your CV is not attractive, it doesn't have any keywords that relates to any of the job, the details on the job description, that on its own, it's a no-no for the employer. So guys, pay attention to this. Get a revamped CV using the job description of that particular job advertised, right? And if you apply for another one, go through it. Don't use one CV for all job, right? So once you are shortlisted for an interview, as you're preparing for interview, also go through the company website, check their mission statement, their vision statement, when the company was established, some of the award, if there's any they've won. Try and know much about the company. Okay, that will also help you because you never can tell. They might just ask you, what do you know about this company, right? Okay, once you're able to pass interview, you convince the employer and they find you as satisfactory, you'll be given an offer letter and a certificate of sponsorship will be given to you. That is what it's all about. Search for job, make your application. If your application is okay, you'll be contacted for an interview. Once you're able to perform well on the interview, you'll be given an employment letter and you'll be given certificate of sponsorship. Certificate of sponsorship is the document that you use to make your visa application, together with other primary documents. The document you need to make your visa application is one, the certificate of sponsorship that the employer will give to you, international passport, a valid international passport, your English proficiency test. Usually in the health and care sector, what you need is minimum of band 4, which is anybody can get band 4. You don't even need to be super intelligent before you can have band 4. You need your police clearance from the country you reside, right? You need your TB test, right? For anybody coming to United Kingdom, either through study or skilled worker route, you need a TB test. Once you're able to have that, make your visa application. That is the end. And there are so many benefits migrating to the United Kingdom through the health and care sector, through the skilled worker route. If you're coming through the health and care sector, you will not pay the high HS fee, that the NHS fee. That is not part of what you are not paying anything about that, because if you are working in that sector, you get free medical treatment, right? Also, if you arrive in the United Kingdom, depends on the circumstance. You can as well study if you want to study. Also, together with that, you can as well work for other employer. Okay, you can take second employment based on the circumstance in some eligible sector. Like if you are working in the health and care sector, if you got a sponsorship in the health and care sector, right, you can as well work in a different company in that health and care sector. But note, you must work with your employer. If you're able to work your contractual hour for the week and you have spare time, you can as well work for other employer. So you are not restricted. You can say there are so many benefits you get when you have a sponsorship from the health and care sector. It's one of the cheapest way you can migrate to the United Kingdom. It's one of the easiest way you can migrate to the United Kingdom. What is required for you is not on academic base, but experience base. And for you to be able to boost your chance in getting this skilled worker job, it's one, you need some form of experience in a formal setting. You need training because you'll be asked about certification. What training do you have in that area? What experience do you have in that area? Because note, it's all about skills and experience and not the academic qualification. Academic qualification does not come in because even if you don't have a university degree, you can able to get an employment from this sector. What they need is your skills and your experience. So if you've watched my previous video, I talk about volunteering. You can volunteer in an hospital, right? You can do some free training there are so many academy you can do some training online for free. Florence Flex is one of those academy you can do some of those training, your basic care certificate training for free. So do your basic care certificate training from any of those websites, any of those online academy. Try and get, if you can get a reference from any area you are volunteering and all that to prove your experience in the job you are applying for or the job you applied for, that will also boost your chance. And with all of this, your dream plan to the United Kingdom is almost done and dusted. So guys, you don't need a third party to help you with all of this paying so much, because of course so many persons are paying for this and so many have paid, and at the end of the day it doesn't pan out well. There are so many areas of care that also you need to know about. We have the domiciliary care, we have the life in care, we have the care setting, we have supported living. If you have an employment in any of this sector and the employer is willing to sponsor you, this is one of the best route I would suggest for anybody that's coming to the United Kingdom, because it's less expensive, it's cheap, as I say, it's cheaper, it's easy, and you have so many benefits you get if you are using the health and skill route to migrate to United Kingdom. So guys, we've come to the end of this video, and if this is something you like, please endeavor to subscribe to my channel, and please give a thumb up to this video. You can just give a thumb up right now that you're watching. Giving a thumb up will allow YouTube to recommend this content to a wider audience, and so many persons like you who doesn't know how to go about this will benefit from me. So you can share with your friend, share with your contact, either your WhatsApp, Facebook, or any other platform you are using. You can share with, so that so many persons will get this content information, and they will be able to shape in their migration and dream and achieve whatever they want to get out of it. So thank you guys. We've come to the end of today's video.